Hello, welcome to Soul Luna Insights. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. This reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. This is a timeless message, so whenever it finds you is when it's yours. Let's just jump right into the reading. I've already prayed and meditated over the cards. I pray that this message helps you on your soul journey, gives you some sort of divine guidance and divine clarity, and just helps you on your path. So, Scorpio, your overall energy for the reading today is compassion. In this card, we can see, I believe, one of the Asian deities, name of Kuan Yin. So, this card can speak to a lot of different things. One thing that this card sometimes shows up is sometimes this card shows up during a period of grief and trauma. It can also come up to tell you to be open to asking for help from the divine, and to be open to the miracles and miraculous blessings that can come in your life. But today, based on the cards that I'm getting here, I am getting that this card is coming up because there may be some sort of grief or loss right now in your life, or something that you're thinking of, or something that's on the brink of being considered a loss. I'm also getting that there may be a need right now for you to pray for assistance in removing karmic obstacles, emotional imbalances, stagnation, because this goddess of Kuan Yin nurtures fertility and creative endeavors, and fertility in all areas of life, like anything you're trying to birth into the new. This energy, her energy is supposed to assist you in that. So I'm getting that right now. Again, like, some of you guys may be in a period of stagnation, or maybe about to be grieving the loss of something, or about to grieve the loss of something. I'm getting that there are maybe some issues right now in terms of your relationship with your family. There may be a need for compassion, and a need to soften your criticisms towards others. Okay, so that's something that this card can also speak of, as well as being more open to understanding differences in opinion and perspective, as well as being more open to communicating effectively with those that you have differences with. I'm also seeing, again, like, you have been in a period where there has been a lot of stagnation in your life. Things are not moving, things are not advancing, and haven't been for a long time now. And that is because of there's different reasons for that, but I'm getting that the answer, which I'll come to talk about more, is seen in the cards of what could be leading to that stagnation. So the prayer for this card is, I graciously request Kuan Yin to place her fertile healing hands upon my heart, mind, and soul, to clear stagnant energies that are limiting my soul's potential to accept love and creation in all its purity. And you don't have to pray to Kuan Yin. I mean, you can even just say, I graciously request the divine source, request God to place his fertile healing hands upon my heart, mind, and soul, to clear stagnant energies that are limiting my soul's potential to accept love and creation in all its purity. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from this card right now. And also for you to even have compassion for yourself, as you realize maybe some mistakes you've made in your life, or maybe some wrong turns that have led to this position that you're in of stagnation. So your first two cards coming up here, Scorpio, are the Page of Emotions and the Page of Voices. Okay, so I'm getting that there may be an emotional truth coming into you right now. It may have to do with a relationship, is what I'm getting. A message of emotional truth, or a message of a truth that is coming into you right now. this message may be coming from within you, okay, is what I'm getting. That this is a inner message coming. This is a message coming from within, not from another. And I'm getting that it has to do with a relationship or something or someone that you're holding close to your heart. This person may be a water sign as well. From all the marine life I'm seeing here. I'm seeing these fish. So you may be dealing with a Pisces. There's also an octopus down here, or maybe a Cancer or something like that. Cancer's a crab, but I'm just saying I'm seeing just all this sea life. So there may be a truth that you're coming into um, that is very emotionally affecting you, or it's an emotional truth. Maybe it's a truth about how you feel about someone or how someone feels about you. You're accepting that truth. I'm getting that this may be, again, about another person. You may be coming to a truth about how this person's energy affects your life. You may be seeing them clearly. I'm getting that from the glasses, the clear glasses. You may be finally seeing someone clearly who is a big part of your universe, part of your life. I'm just seeing the swirl over her head kind of reminds me of the cosmos, the swirl you see when you look at those images from NASA of like the galaxy, like how the galaxy looks from above. And I'm just seeing like this person, there's somebody in your life. I'm getting that it's, for a lot of you guys, it's a person who you're starting to see clearly, okay? And it's bringing in a lot of emotional truth for you about your situation and about you, how you feel about this person and how this person feels about you. So I'm getting that whatever this relationship is, this person is constantly running through your mind, and maybe a very, again, influential energy on your world or your universe right now in terms of how things are playing out in your life. I'm getting that this person may be someone, again, that you really, really love or care about, but I'm seeing that they bring a lot of shadow energies to your life or a lot of shadow aspects. So again, this may be a person, but this could also just be something you hold close to your heart that you're getting an emotional truth about, okay? All these cards are sticking to my hands. Okay, to my arms, I mean. So, your next card, Scorpio, again, also to go back to this card, I'm also getting that with the mountains at the bottom, that you may have actually crossed a lot of hurdles for this relationship. There may have been a lot of, again, like an upward climb, in the sense that there was a lot of, like hurdles or barriers or trials in order for you to have this relationship. And although it's causing it is something close to your heart, there is a lot of shadow energy that comes with that relationship. There's a lot of negativity, okay? I don't want to say negativity. I don't want to say this person's negative, but whatever energies, the way your energies mesh, it brings out a lot of dark, a lot of shit, a lot of not positive experiences. I'm not saying that they're negative, but there's been a lot of negativity coming with them, or a lot of again, shadow energy. So I'm getting that after that, this realization that you're getting is very unexpected to you. Okay, it's not something that, like, this epiphany or realization or clarity is coming in very unexpected. And I'm getting that once this clarity comes in about this emotional truth about the person that you're dealing with or the situation that you're holding close to your heart, about how it's not actually bringing in the best energies into your life. I'm also getting that that's where the energy of stagnation is coming from. Somehow being associated with this character or this thing, whatever it is causing a lot of stagnation. And I'm seeing that there's an energetic portal opening up for you once you come to this truth. It's like as soon as you come to this truth, it opens up this portal of new possibilities. And sometimes like another timeline, an option for another timeline appears, because I'm getting that a lot of you guys were not picturing ever severing from this person, or we're hoping to never have to leave this person. But whatever truth is coming in is becoming a bit impossible to ignore the fact that although you are very much feeling a sense of connection to this individual, you're in the dark. Whenever you're with them, you're in the dark, okay? So you can see, like, in this portal, the light is coming from inside the portal. But the actual background where these individuals are is dark. They're in the shadow. Again, the shadow energy. Like, there's just something where, or maybe this person even activates your shadow side primarily only, okay? Or that's like the main energy that's dominating you when you're with this person. I'm just seeing that that's where the stagnation is coming from, because when you're with this person, they don't activate the light in you. They're not activating your power. For some reason, they're activating this shadow energy. Again, like the dark, being in the dark, or just going through dark experiences. Okay, so there's a right now, as you're coming to this truth, it's like energetically there seems to be a window of time, okay, where you have the chance to exit this darker energy and enter the light, because there's a portal, like I said, opening energetic portal. Like, again, this is all happening in an unseen way, but it's like leaving. But in order to go into this new timeline, okay, to start this new timeline or new cycle, you have to leave this individual behind. I'm just getting that you are this person, and this is another, the thing, this other person is representing either the actual person that you're leaving behind, or the situation, or whatever you're attached to here, okay? But you have to go through it alone. They cannot come with you, okay? And that's maybe the unexpected truth, is that if you want to get out of this energy of stagnation, you have to sever yourself energetically from this individual. And I'm getting, after that, that's why you're getting the 10 of voices, okay? So 10s are always completions. So I'm seeing here that where you are right now is not comfortable anyway. This is like this lady in the actual 10 of swords. This is the 10 of swords. There are 10 swords in this man's back, and he's laid out on the floor. It's like he's been defeated. But I'm seeing here, it's like you are still trying to rise while being pinned down by all these, what again, to me, I'm still seeing as kind of like swords and daggers. And it's like you are realizing that you can't move past this. It's like each of these swords, or these sharp edges that are going through this girl, they're pinning her down. She cannot rise, okay? This is the end. This is the max level of rise that she's going to have in this position. I'm just saying, like, where you are with this person, this is the max that you're going to be able to elevate yourself. If you want to rise above this or go further, okay, to even see what's beyond, you have to sever yourself. There has to be an ending of this cycle with whatever you're attached to or holding on to. There's something that you're not willing to let go of. And I'm seeing here that this woman's kind of a bit let down by the fact that she can't go further. Like, there's some sort of realization, and it also is disappointing. It's disappointing that the energy of this connection, like I said, if this is a person or whatever the situation it is so shadow-like, where it's like even when you are with this person, you are not seeing clearly. However, like, it's like there's a portal opening up, like I said, where you are being given clear sight and clear vision, okay? And being given the opportunity to, on your own, choose to move on from this, okay? Because you don't want, if this is something that that's no longer serving you, you don't want to wait for the divine to take it away from you, okay? Because it's always more painful when we have to have divine intervention in order to end a cycle for us. When we choose to end it, it's less painful because we're directing the energy and we're making the decisions. There's not any surprises, okay? Because I'm seeing here, like I said, if you want to become the magician, which is the card that came attached to this, I'm going to become the magician. You're going to have to allow the completion of this cycle. And I'm seeing these cards actually now becoming kind of like one. Okay, you see how that kind of completes this card? It's like, if you want to rise, okay, above this dark energy that's down here, and I use those words carefully, because dark or black doesn't mean anything negative. I'm just using that in because black and dark can mean infinite, can be the infinite. It can be the unknown. And in the unknown is the ultimate, is all. All is in the unknown, okay? Life is more so a mystery, okay? And this is going off topic, but it's like, I want to be careful with those terms again, like shadow, dark, because there are negative associations with that. But if you think about it, the universe is black, okay? The infinite is black. The unknown, where all the known is held, where all hidden knowledge and all the unseen is held, is black, is coming from the darkness, okay? But in this situation, I'm using that analogy of the darkness as, again, like a negative space, because this is where you are, okay? And you're trying to rise above it, but like I said, you're getting stuck. You're stuck because it does require a completion of this cycle. You have to bring something to an end. And once you bring something to an end, then you will be able to rise above into this magician energy, okay? And harness the energy of the cosmos for your own will, for your own good and creation. But you're not going to be able to do that in this cycle. And I'm seeing here that for a lot of you guys, there is a lot of resistance to change. There's a lot of resistance on your part. And I'm seeing this quenched fist is like the divine is trying to sprout something new, okay? Something new within you, to birth something new in your life, okay? But I'm just seeing here as though you're trying to hold on to something of the past. And because you're holding on to that, it cannot sprout. It's like all this growth, this new growth is trying to come into your life. But energetically, you're still clenching on to something, to someone, to the past, to an old outdated belief of self, to an old image, an old identity. I'm not sure what it is, but whatever you're clenching is stopping you from growing. Whatever you're holding on to, you know what it is. You know what you're holding on to. Whatever it is, whether, like I said, it's a person, a habit, a belief, an identity, a thought, something that you're holding on to that is causing stagnation, because you're ready for change. A part of you is deeply ready for change, but another part of you is resistant because it knows that it cannot take that thing with it, whatever it is. Okay, whatever it is. So the next thing that you're getting here is the star and 5 of voices. Okay. So I'm getting that whatever you're holding on to, you still have a bit of hope that this thing can turn around and that it can turn into this beautiful star energy and how this light can come into that situation. But the divine is saying that no, that situation is never going to turn into this, okay, into this energy of hope. But I'm seeing that again as well, that you've gone to great lengths in order to make whatever that situation is work. You have gone to great lengths in order to try to make this happen, even to the point of sacrificing other people, other connections. I'm just seeing just sacrificing even these people down at the bottom actually seem like they're meditating, maybe even sacrificing your own intuition, sacrificing your own connection, spiritual connection. Maybe you even decided to cut your intuition off because your intuition is telling you this was not the path. Your intuition was trying to tell you this is a dark place. But you have been persistent and you have, again, maybe even have been desperate, or I don't want to say desperate, but that's what's coming out. Desperate or determined to win at all costs. You've been willing to do shady things in order to make this connection work, or in order to keep whatever this is. Like I said, whether that's whatever you're holding on to, whether that's an addiction or a person, or maybe the person's your addiction. I don't know, but it seems that this girl's like reflecting on all the things she's done in order to get to this point. But I'm seeing that you're not getting to reap. This relationship is not bringing positive fruits to you. I'm seeing here that it may be time for you to you may even be in a situation where it's like you may have to extend an olive branch to some of the bridges you've burned in order to have this relationship or situation or whatever it was that you're holding on to that's not working out or that's trying to be released from your life, okay? That's what I'm seeing. But you had a lot of hope for it, but it's getting to the point where you may have to accept that it's not leading to the destination, the desired destination. I'm also seeing that this connection has made you have to sacrifice a lot of beauty in your life. I'm just seeing here where it's like you've sacrificed a lot of beauty, and you like I'm even getting like maybe you've even sacrificed self-care. Like this relationship, maybe you've been putting this individual ahead of you, and you've been more so focused on this individual, the one that's dancing through your head, the person that's running through your mind all the time, to the point where you've even sacrificed your own beauty. Like you're not taking care of yourself. There's a lack of self-care here. I'm also getting that there's a need to focus on bringing in beauty into your life, not even just on a personal level in terms of how you're taking care of yourself, but even in your surroundings, and to start seeing the beauty of the need for transformation. Scorpio, you're the sign of death and rebirth. There is a need to see the beauty in the ending of something, the beauty in the transition from one state to another. Okay, so it's like you have to be okay with allowing transformation for yourself, because that's what's going to bring beauty back into your life. And even I'm seeing again like just improved self-care, because right now the next card you're getting here is the Eight of Voices, and there's like this card can be seen as like mental entrapment, okay? Also self-tethering. Okay, so right now you are choosing to keep yourself bound in this dark space, in this dark place, and it's like you don't have to be there, but there's just something of not wanting to give up a certain perception, and because of not wanting to give up a certain relationship or a certain addiction, a certain idea, a certain identity, a certain belief, you're not being able to see how you're the one keeping yourself in this stagnant, dark place, because you're not actually stuck there. But I'm getting here as well that when you first went down the path to this relationship or to this whatever it is, whatever you're holding on to, or whatever, it seemed as though it was such a beautiful path, okay? But this is actually, in this card, seen as a bridge of illusions. And I'm seeing that like you may have even felt as though you were getting synchronicities and signs and divine signs and synchronicities telling you to go down this path. But the fox here to me is like, again, like representing in the I have another deck, which is the mystical shaman deck, and in that deck the fox is like a divine, or the coyote, I think it's either the fox or the coyote, can't remember which one it was, but it's a divine trickster. And I'm getting that you were divinely tricked into it appeared as though, what appears is that it seems as though to you, you thought that you were heading down a path to your wishes, to your deepest held wishes, to your dreams, and it seemed as though, maybe again, this is representing the individual or the situation that you're holding on to. It's like, it seemed as though this was going to lead to the light, okay? But when you flip this card around and you look at the reflection, this really dark, creepy energy shows up, which is actually like, it's really creepy to me. And there's like this really, really creepy gaze. And you can see that what seemed like as harmless fox or harmless coyotes turn into these very defensive aggressive animals, okay? And then also, when you look at it this way, what looks like beautiful mountains become like really dark, scary mountains. And I'm getting that whatever the situation was, it's like it seemed so good in the beginning, or whatever you were pursuing, or wherever you are right now, even if it was a job, it seems so good in the beginning. But as soon as you, it's like as soon as you enter into it, it's like it morphs and turns into this dark, creepy, scary energy. Okay? And so I'm just saying that, like, whatever it is, again, it just doesn't hold the right vibrations. It's very, the vibrations in this situation that you're holding on to, or whatever the circumstances, or whatever the behavior, or you know what it is not good. And I'm getting that. But just to end off your reading, Scorpio, like your last card shows me that you guys are going to come to accept that, and going to have to, are going, as painful as it might be, you're going to come to the acceptance that you have to get out of this, because you have to go through the portal, okay? Because there's something unexpected waiting for you, and there's a lot of new growth, okay, and beauty on the other side of this circumstance. And I'm getting here as your sovereignty card. You're stepping, at the end of this reading, it seems as though you're stepping into your power and accepting the 4 + 1 = 5, which is change, which is the number of change. You're accepting the need for change. And you are stepping into your power, and you are deciding not to be puppeteered or orchestrated by this dark shadow energy anymore. You're not going to be allowing that energy to control you, the direction of your life anymore. And you are going to take complete self-governance over your life and over your circumstances. And you're no longer going to be a victim anymore. You're going to be a master manifester. You're going to become the magician, okay? Because you're ready to be the magician. You want to be the magician, or you've overstayed. You've overstayed in this situation. That's why all this growth is happening under the surface of her hands, and she can't even really experience it or see it, because she's holding her fist so clenched so tight onto the old that she can't even open her hand to accept the new. Okay, so you can't open your hand and accept the new while having a clenched fist. Okay. So I'm getting here that, yes, Scorpio, you're going to accept this, and you're going to move back into the magician energy, okay? And you're going to allow yourself to go through this death so that you can be reborn into this beautiful energy that is very enlightened and very in tune and very psychic, very intuitive. I'm seeing that, again, like all of this is, I'm seeing it as like, once you release whatever this shadow energy is, and you allow yourself to, and you allow yourself to ascend, okay, to ascend into this magician energy. I'm just, again, like I said, I'm just seeing it's kind of like the whole cosmos after you, it's like you open your fist and the whole cosmos just births out of that, and this brand new version of you who is understanding, like, again, like, who's understanding the lessons and understanding why they had to go through that, and who's consolidating all the lessons from this experience and from this karmic cycle, and you're completely removing that out of your path so that you can return to a state of balance, intuition, change, growth, cosmic guidance. Like, all this is just coming in, and it's like you have the world in your hands now, because you had the strength, the courage to release that relationship or situation or circumstance, whatever it is that wasn't serving you. And I'm going to leave it right there, Scorpio. I hope that you like that reading and that it resonated with you, thank you so much for stopping by my channel, and I hope to see you again. Please like and subscribe.